there guys, and welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me. So, the new Superman extended clip leaked online yesterday, which kind of forced DC Studios' hand. They then released a HD quality version to the internet. So we have a brand new extended kind of preview of Superman to check out. What we're going to be doing, guys, we're going to go through this article a tiny bit. We're going to read a tiny bit of it. We're going to talk about what's going on with the movie. We'll play the new extended clip over the top. Then we'll go over to social media on X, check out some of the feedback on this clip. Then also we'll go over to the YouTube channel page and for DC, and we'll check out the statistics, the viewership, the likes, the dislikes, and the comments on the trailer as well. So we get a good all-round sample size. So let's get into this article. Superman extended clip leaks online following Minecraft preview screenings officially released. I don't understand why they decided to do this thing where they played the Superman extended clip in front of Minecraft. Surely they would have known that people would record it with their phone and then upload it to the internet. So why did they not just upload the extended clip to start off with instead of previewing it in front of Minecraft? I don't really understand why they tried to do that. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, this article comes to us from Comic Book Movie. So let's get into some of this news and break it down. Then we'll go over and check out the social media comments. So we recently got confirmation there was an extended preview of James Gunn's Superman that will play in IMAX theaters ahead of Minecraft movie this weekend. And what is believed to be the same clip screened for attendees at CinemaCon during Warner Bros. Presentation earlier this week. Now, thanks to Thursday preview showings of Minecraft, the footage has leaked online. Well, of course it's going to leak online. A movie of this caliber, people are going to sit in the cinema and record it with their phones. Surely they would have known that. Again, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Warner Bros. Is hitting this with strikes left and right, but for now, you can check out the full clip and some smaller snippets and screenshots below. So obviously, we've played a bit of the clip. It just basically shows Crypto dragging Superman to the Fortress of Solitude. These kind of robots pick up Superman, take him over to this chair, and then they put this big magnifying glass on him, and the sun gets powered into Superman, and then Superman gets powered up, and he kind of shouts and screams, and that's kind of the extended version of the clip, really. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over to X. Some of these comments are really, really negative. Then we'll go over to YouTube and check out those comments. So starting off with this. If you don't have a clear definition of trash, not only the robot design is, but technically speaking, stupid, and the dialogue is cringe as hell. But the female robot giggling was a touch of genius. How can you make the scene worse like this? So yeah, this is the kind of comments that we see on X about pretty much everything these days. Everything is negative, jumping on the hate train. It gets more clicks on your content. So everybody just wants to hate on everything. But was this clip bad? I don't think it was bad in any way whatsoever. But people just want to dog on it because you have the Snyder bros, the Snyder cult fans that are still trying to drum up hate for anything DC now that they've moved on from the Snyderverse. And unfortunately, we have to deal with it. So anyway, moving on to the next X post. A clip from Superman preview has surfaced online and fans have not been impressed. The screams from Supes while Crypto hurts him are just so off-brand for the characters, which shows Gunn either doesn't know or doesn't care about the source material. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, again, Crypto is jumping on Superman here. Crypto is jumping on Superman. He's a dog. He's a dog. He sees Superman laying on the floor. He thinks that Superman is playing. So Crypto jumps on top of Superman, you know, thinking he's playing games, being playful. Anybody who's got a dog knows, if you lay on the floor next to a dog, the dog will jump on you thinking that you're playing games. It doesn't understand the concept of Superman being in pain. It's a dog. They don't have, you know, full conception of the world like humans do. And I don't see why people can't understand that concept. Okay, moving on to the next one. I agree because that clip was abysmal. Hashtag fire James Gunn. And obviously last night and all this morning, hashtag fire James Gunn has been all over social media. It's like the 5th or 6th time it's been trending, which is quite worrying, to be honest. Whether this is going to have ramifications for the movie or not when it comes to box office, we'll have to wait and see. Moving on to the next one. Tortures. What the fuck is wrong with James Gunn? Crypto tortures Superman. And then it says down here, we watched a few minutes of Superman consisting of the entire Crypto rescue scene. What you don't see in the trailer is how much Crypto tortures Superman, jumping on him. It's ridiculous. Crypto torturing He's not torturing Superman. He's a dog. And he thinks that Superman is playing, so he's jumping on him, trying to play with him. That's literally all it is. And people are saying that Crypto is torturing him. People are just unbelievably dishonest when it comes to this kind of stuff because they just want to hate on it for no reason. So let's move over here to the official DC page here where the trailer was released. So it released 16 hours ago. We have 4,389,000 views. Number 2 trending. We have 239,000 likes to 7,500 dislikes. So it's got a good like to dislike ratio, which is great to see. So it seems that the overwhelmingly majority of people are really kind of enjoying what was put out with this sneak peek. And this shot here is absolutely beautiful. Look at this, the entrance to the Fortress of Solitude with this glowing S symbol and having Crypto kind of dragging Superman in through the door. And by the way, the CGI on Crypto looks fantastic. I think it looks so good. So let's go down and read some of these comments and see what people are saying about this. So as a dog owner, Crypto jumping on Superman, all excited, not realizing it hurts, is too real for me. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying earlier in the video. You lay on the floor next to a dog, it's going to jump on you. It happens. They think that you're playing with them when you lay on the floor. And a lot of people seem to not understand that, who are not dog owners. And they think that Crypto was torturing Superman by jumping on him. Absolutely ridiculous. So one of the robots in the clip says you have 14 fractured bones. Thanks, Crypto, for 13 of those. Yeah, I mean, that could be a possibility. I mean, he is a super dog, so he's got super strength. And Superman's obviously depowered. So, I mean, he could have been jumping on Superman with quite a lot of force there. We just don't know. Superman in immense pain, still finding the time to thank and say hi to even automatons who do not have consciousness, and one of them clearly does because she gets excited, is so perfect. Pretty cool how the fortress emerges from the ground when Supes isn't there, keeping it out of sight until he's home. Nice touch. I love the fact that no teaser or sneak peek gives us the title of the movie, just the symbol, because everybody knows who Superman is. Yeah, that's a nice touch. I never actually realized that before. Yeah, I guess that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, you flash up the Superman logo, instantly one of the most recognizable symbols in the world. Everybody from every background, every country knows exactly what the symbol for Superman is and what it represents. 54-year-old here, but today, just today, I'm 7 years old, the age I was when Superman the movie came out. I feel exactly the same right now. Crypto is a 10 out of 10 dog, hands down. I feel like a perfect balance. This movie seems genuinely care about Superman. It feels like hope. That line, number 4, gives feels so much more important when we see one of them being held by Superman later. Even after he tells Superman, no need to thank us, sir. We will not appreciate it as we have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve. Even though they believe themselves to be servants, Superman still sees them as family or friends. I like how the Superbots in the Fortress have their distinct retro-futuristic look and feel to them. Really makes this version stand out. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like a blend of the classic Superman kind of comics, like retro-futuristic, but it's also current. It's also like current and new as well. So it's got that blend of retro but kind of new feel to it. It's kind of a mix between both, and it's kind of cool. It really, really is. For someone currently raising a pup, that Crypto scene felt painfully relatable. I have a cat, and my cat does the same thing. If I lay on the floor next to him, he jumps on me as well. And let's read a few more comments here before we finish off. I have to add, I'm very impressed with how realistic the doggo looks. Yeah, I mean, Crypto looks really, really good. The CGI artists outdone themselves. It looks really good. Not only in like the model and animation, but also the mannerisms. There's still a bit of floatiness to the animation. There always is, regardless of how good CGI is. When it comes to gravity and CGI models acting under gravity, they always have a bit of a floaty feel to it. That's just the nature of CGI. And the dog is also slightly cartoonish, but considering the movie, it can be easily overlooked. It's kind of insane that CGI has come this far just because all this technology now, it means that we use it right, but they did an amazing job on the visual effects we can see so far. I like how Richard Donner's vision of the Crystal Fortress persists to this day. What a genius. Him saying hi to robot number 12 while in pain is exactly the type of Superman I want to see, and I'm glad I'm getting it. Yeah, a lot of people picking up on the fact that Superman, even though he's in pain and he's in a bad situation, when he's brought into the Fortress of Solitude, he's still got enough respect and kindness inside him to actually treat the robots with respect, even though he doesn't need to, and he knows that they don't have any consciousness. Even though one of them laughs. So if one of them laughs, do they have consciousness? I'm not really sure. But the fact that Superman, under the circumstances, still takes the time to address them politely goes to show the character of Superman in this movie. So guys, after reading some of the negative feedback and some of the positive feedback here on this extended sneak peek of the Superman trailer, I would love to get your thoughts, comments and opinions down below in the comment section. I'm really excited to see what you guys have to say about this. There's a lot of discourse going on online at the moment about firing James Gunn, about crypto potentially torturing Superman, which I find ridiculous. But whatever you feel about it, I can't wait to hear your feedback and what you have to say about this, guys. As always, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber of the channel if you haven't done so far. Goes a long way to supporting the content, so I really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you in the next video.